You want the best for your car? You already watch our tutorials.
So the best place for the best deal is to buy from the Mr. Auto app. Easy, fast, and with better prices than on the website.
You can find the SNR bearing kit used in the video via the link in the description. Turn your engine off and set the parking brake. Loosen the rear wheel stud bolts. Lift the back of your vehicle. In order to change the rear axle bearing of your vehicle, you will need to take off the wheels to have full access to the drum. Place the vehicle on the axle stands. We strongly suggest watching the tutorial, safely jacking your vehicle before carrying out this step. Don't forget to put the wheels under the vehicle. You can now see the drum of your car. Before starting, release the parking brake, otherwise the operation will be impossible. On this vehicle, the wheel bearing is inserted into the drum, so it is necessary to remove the drum to replace the bearing. Using a hammer and a chisel, remove the metal protective cap from the hub lock nut. Then, using a T-handle wrench and a 30mm socket, unscrew the lock nut and remove it. The drum can be difficult to remove. You can make it easier by remounting the wheel on your vehicle. Rescrew 2 bolts and pull on this one to facilitate removal of the drum. Then remove the drum. Using Circlip pliers, remove the Circlip that holds the bearing in the drum. In order to press your bearing, you need a hydraulic press. Place the drum on the hydraulic press with the inside of the drum facing up. Use a 47mm bearing removal cup, which will fit the outer ring of the bearing perfectly for optimal pressing. Then unscrew the punch from the press to bring it up to the cup. Then perfectly align the bearing cup punch assembly to press the bearing into a perfectly vertical alignment. Close the polycarbonate guard that protects the operator from possible shards. You can now push the bearing out of the drum by pulling the lever to activate the hydraulic cylinder. While doing this, make sure that there are no significant blockages until the bearing falls into the collecting tray. Once the bearing is removed, raise the hydraulic cylinder so that the drum can be removed. Take the opportunity to de-ice the braking surface of the drum to improve its performance. Clean the drum with brake cleaner. Once cleaned, position the drum on the press with the outside facing up.
All parts used in this tutorial are supplied by our trusted partners. These partners also help us create as many video tutorials as possible. Check them out in the description below.
You can find the SNR bearing kit used in the video via the link in the description. Have the new bearing ready. The side of the bearing with the marking should be facing upwards when inserted into the drum. Take the 52mm bearing removal cup and position it perfectly on the outer ring of the bearing for optimum installation. Move the press punch until it touches the cup, and once you've checked the alignment, press the bearing until it stops, which means that your bearing is in place. Place the drum on the workbench and take the Circlip supplied in the SNR kit. Install the new Circlip using Circlip pliers so that the bearing is embedded in the drum. You can now place the drum on the stub axle. Fix the new lock nut supplied in the kit. Screw it in first with a socket wrench, then finish tightening with a torque wrench. Then refit the lug nut cover using a socket of the same diameter so as not to damage it. Then you will be able to put the wheels back on your vehicle. Put your vehicle back on the ground before properly fixing the wheels in place. Operation completed.
Hi, it's Theo from UseTool. I hope this video has helped you a lot in your car maintenance. We would be super grateful if you could spread the word so that we can produce even more tutorials. Simply give us a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us boost the channel and help the whole community. Thanks a lot and have a great one.